Greetings, beautiful soul. This is Dahlia with Spiritual Society, here to bring you a message directly from your soulmate. Whether past, present, or future, what does your soulmate want you to know at this time? Take a deep breath in. Allow your intuition to guide you to the card or crystal that calls out to you the most, whether 1, 2, 3, or 4, and you can select it from the timestamp below. Let's begin. Hi there, card number 1. Welcome into your pick a card reading to find out what message does your soulmate have for you at this time. Now remember, this is a general group reading. Some of the information I share may not resonate, so take what works for you and leave the rest. And if you want to go to another card or crystal, you can always do that as well. So right now I'm just getting an overall theme from your soulmate. What does your soulmate want you to know? Now this could be a past, present, or future soulmate, so take what resonates with you and what feels right to you at this time. What is the overall message from your soulmate? What do they want you to know? All right, so before I get into these other cards, let me go over the card that you were drawn to in the beginning. So take a nice look at that. Receive the symbolism, the third eye light, the pink butterflies, the protective blue energy in this card, and even the rainbow of light that's flowing through her third eye. So what message does this card have for you? This says, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So very interesting. I started off this reading saying, do what feels right to you. Receive the message that calls out to you, whether you feel this soulmate is from your past, your present, or your future. So this card that you're drawn to says, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. So do what feels right. And that's why her third eye is lit, because you have an intuitive sense about you right now. So your soulmate is telling you, listen to your intuition, listen to your heart, listen to your gut, and do what feels right to you regarding your love life, regarding your connection with your soulmate. Okay? And the stone that you're drawn to is the opalite. All right, so let's tap into the overall message your soulmate wants you to know. So we have death and rebirth and lightning. All right, so right away, your soulmate wants to tell you that you are either about to or you're in the middle of a drastic transformation in your life at this time. Okay, so this transformation could be leading you to your soulmate. It could be leading to a reconnection. I'll dive deeper into the specifics of this connection later. But overall, again, your soulmate is telling you, you are in the midst or preparing for drastic and sudden change. The death and rebirth card is about going through a metamorphosis, shedding old skins, dying to a previous identity to be awakened to a new identity. So I feel like it's this shift in identity that's going to be an energetic frequency match between you and your soulmate that's going to bring you together. So some sort of death and rebirth or metamorphosis process is bringing you and your soulmate either closer together energetically in the present moment or coming together in the future. Okay, so that's what this lightning card is all about as well. It says sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. So let's look at these other cards as well. This card says, I've been thinking about the last time I saw you, and you are my light in the darkest times. Ooh, so this card totally changes what I feel about these cards, because this says you are my light in the darkest times. So it's possible that your soulmate is actually the one going through a drastic transformation, and it's their transformation that's going to bring the two of you energetically in alignment. Wow. Because this says, I've been thinking about the last time I saw you, it's very possible that you are already connected with this person. This could be someone that you're exploring a connection with, a lighthearted, energetic connection. This could be someone that you've recently gotten into a relationship with, or just a friend. So kind of explore that energy and feel into any connections that you have, because this person has already seen you. This could be an online seeing, like seeing your pictures, but I'm feeling more of a physical presence. So they've been thinking about the last time they saw you, and they feel like you are their light. So maybe think about someone that you may know, either if you're in a relationship with them or you just have a connection, either a friendship or the beginning stages of dating. Think about someone who might be having a tough time, that might be feeling like they don't know who they are, feeling like they're lost, feeling like their life is just crumbling around them. And when they're with you, you maybe have this energy of kind of like a mothering, soothing, compassionate closeness that they feel everything's going to be all right. So that's the message overall that your soulmate wants to tell you, is that when they are with you, they feel like everything is going to be all right. Okay, so like this card says here, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So you help them feel that because you have an intuitive knowing, because you have a spiritual connection, you're able to impart this energy of just comfort and compassion and stability when they feel that, you know, they're shedding their old skin or they're dying within this cocoon to be reborn into something new. They feel a comfort and a compassion coming from you, okay? So just keep that in mind. And again, kind of sit into or think about any connections that you have with someone who may be experiencing a dark time or a shedding of old skins, okay? All right. So what does your soulmate think or feel about you at this time? Remember, this is a past, present, or future connection, so take what resonates with you. What does your soulmate think or feel about you? King of Swords. Wow, yes. So like I said, you are the one that's able to see above the clouds. The King of Swords is someone who isn't overly emotional, which means that you use your intuition to see beyond the problems, to know that even though it may be uncomfortable at this time, I know within myself that everything is going to be all right. So you are the one that is discerning and logical. So when they feel like things are crumbling, you are able to give them that comforting advice that no, you are just shedding old skins, you were just in the process of transforming, and everything is going to work out in the end. Just wait and see. Okay, so they think and feel like you are this presence of discernment, and you're able to help them balance their emotions, especially when they're going through a hard time. Okay, all right, so let's look at another card. What does your soulmate think and feel about you now? What do they want you to know about how they're thinking about you? Passion. This says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So this is what I was saying. You help them to see that everything is going to be all right, that they're able to be joyful no matter what the appearances are. You help them to sing with joy in their darkest moments, okay? What does your soulmate think and feel about you now? Connect to me telepathically through meditation. That is very interesting. That's the first time I've seen this card. And it really reminds me of this energy. Connect to me telepathically through meditation. So they may want you to connect with them because you can pray for people, you can heal people, you can bless people just by uplifting them in your thoughts and in your inner imagination. If you can see someone arriving on the other side of a difficult time and you can see them in your mind's eye as being better, stronger, wiser, happier, more abundant, free, joyful, if you can see them successful in your mind's eye, it actually does help uplift people in ways beyond our imagination, okay? So your soulmate wants you to connect with them telepathically, to send them this energy that you have of keen insight and discernment and intuition and fair judgment, okay? And this telepathic connection, you can send them the passion that you're feeling for them as well, or that desire of bringing them closer to you, okay? Remember, this is past, present, or future. This is a timeless reading. So your soulmate could be somebody who has passed on, who you've lost, and you feel this telepathic connection with them to the spirit realm. Your soulmate could be someone that you are with now, and you can connect with them telepathically as well to explore that spiritual energetic connection to increase the passion. You can see yourself having the type of romance with your partner that you desire and uplift them through any darkness or pain that they may be experiencing to help them arrive successfully on the other side. And if this is a future partnership, you can connect with them telepathically as well, because time and space are fluid. So you can connect with your soulmate whether you know who they are or not. You can call to them. You can help them through this dark time, whether you know what they're going through or not. You can send them your love, send them your passion, so that the two of you can find each other in time and space and draw them closer and closer to you, okay? All right, so where does your connection stand now, okay? Whether past, present, or future, what do you need to know about the status of this relationship or connection? What does your soulmate want to know about the status of the connection? So the Chariot is about moving forward with willpower, speed, and determination. So it appears that this connection is based upon this inner work that your soulmate is currently going through at this time, balancing the darkness and the light to help propel them and move them forward. Let's look at a divine timing card. What do you need to know about the timing of this connection? What does your soulmate want you to know about the timing of this connection? In March, okay? So in March, there's a possibility that the connection will go deeper in some way, or you'll receive some sign or indication that it's time for the relationship or the connection to deepen, okay? So just take what resonates with you. Again, your soulmate is currently going through a transformation process. They're using their willpower and the determination to make this connection official with you, or to strengthen it, or to deepen it. You will receive some sign in March about the status of this connection, okay? Where does your connection or relationship stand now with your soulmate? Coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship, okay? So I am feeling like this could be someone that you have a friendly connection with. So take what resonates with you again, but your friendship with this person will deepen within the month of March. And I feel like this passion will grow throughout this period of darkness, so that when the two of you come together in a few months, it will be like magic. It will be like, okay, yes, I've moved through this period of darkness and I'm really in the right space and the right time to really come together with you now, okay? Okay, so let's look at the strengths of your connection. What are the strengths of your connection with your soulmate? So it says the Snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. So that's not a strength necessarily. Let me clarify. Let me use a tarot card to clarify. What do we need to know about this Snake energy in regards to strengths? We have Three of Wands. Okay, Three of Wands is about waiting for the arrival of something new, being on the edge of manifestation. So the strength of this connection is moving on from people who don't mean well, moving on from manifesting people who are deceitful. Okay, so it's possible that's why this person is going through a dark night of the soul, is what I'm feeling, because they're moving on from people who do not serve them. Okay, So this is why this is going to take some time, because they're still in that dark period. And like I said, this connection is built on a friendship where they feel you are very wise. You have integrity is what they sense about you. You have an integrity that they haven't felt from other people before. And that's why they want you to connect with them telepathically. They want you to know how much of a light that you are to them. And you're stirring their heart. You're stirring this feeling of passion and giving them the determination to move forward from being hurt or used or abused by people. All right, so let's look at what are the challenges that the two of you are meant to overcome with this connection. What are the challenges the two of you are meant to overcome? Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting and hesitation. So this is very interesting because the negative card, quote unquote, was in the good position. Now the good card, the positive card, is in the negative position. So I find that very interesting that the challenges that the two of you are meant to overcome is this faith. To have faith. Your soulmate needs to have faith that there is a person of integrity out there, that love is coming, and they are in this dark night of the soul, like I said, which suggested that they've been hurt, used, or abused, or deceived by people who didn't mean them well. And so now through this connection with you, they're summoning up the determination to move forward and to have faith. And it does say hesitation. So that's why it's going to take some time, because they are building up this courage, building up this faith, this inner light and love and trust that you are the person that is going to be the love that they are asking for or calling for, but perhaps have been feeling like it's not happening, and they possibly have been on the brink of giving up. But again, you are stirring passion within them because of your keen judgment and your intuition and your discernment. Let me get a tarot card about the challenges the two of you are meant to overcome. Two of Swords. So yeah, the Two of Swords is about being blinded by the unknown and needing to use your intuition to move you forward, to take those next steps. Okay, so that makes perfect sense. Challenges of overcoming are not knowing, what's coming next, but trusting that love is coming, having faith that your path will open up and that you will know where to go when the time is right. Okay, this Three of Wands leads to the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is about marriage. It's about celebration, love, community. Okay. All right, beautiful soul. So let's get some final words of encouragement, advice from your soulmate for the future of this connection. Okay. Final words from your soulmate. What do they want you to know about the future of this connection? All right, we had several cards that came up. It said, I wish I could hold you in my arms and tell you how much you mean to me. I've realized so much since we've parted ways. I can feel your energy around me every day. I can't stop thinking about what we had, okay? So this is definitely someone that have a friendship or a connection with, and they really want to tell you how much you mean to them, how much you uplift them, that they can feel your energy and your presence, and you're giving them this feeling of passion, okay? Let's get a tarot card. Advice, encouragement from your soulmate for the future. Five of Wands. All right. They have a fight that they're currently overcoming. This card is about fighting and collaborating. So this to me represents the fight that they've been in the process of overcoming with people who have used them, abused them, or deceived them, or treated them in a malicious way. That's the fight that they're overcoming to reach this light. And this is also a collaboration energy. So by connecting with you, by collaborating with you, it is helping them to reach this light and overcome this struggle and this fight. Okay. All right. One final card for advice, encouragement from the future, for the future from your soulmate. advice and encouragement for the future from your soulmate. This card says, my true success is measured by my alignment. Alignment with source, being inside your vortex of creation, becoming one with the true expanded version of you, is the ultimate selfishness. And yes, in that state of alignment, all good things must come to you. Every rocket of desire that you have launched will be fulfilled. True success is not the attainment of things, the achievement of tasks, or the achievement of financial abundance. True success is the coming into alignment with you. Yes, selfishly aligning with your desires, your clarity, your confidence, your knowledge, your love with yourself. So your soulmate's final words of advice and encouragement for this connection are true success is the coming into alignment with you. Now, this ultimately means alignment with oneself. Coming into alignment with oneself is true success. But the way this is worded, it reminds me of what I said earlier, that your soulmate is in the process of going through a dark night of the soul, a dark period of transformation to come into alignment with you. That is exactly what I said in the beginning. So this card is just a confirmation that your soulmate is in the process of doing the inner work so that they can come into alignment with your energy and that the two of you can be successful, okay? So this is very beautiful. They are coming into alignment with you, but also with themselves, with their desires, with their clarity, with their confidence, their knowledge, and their love. All right. Beautiful message. All right, beautiful soul. If you resonate with this reading and you want to claim it for yourself, go ahead and comment a lightning bolt. Again, if you resonate, you want to claim this message, comment a lightning bolt. Also, if you felt aligned with this reading and you want a deeper personal reading, you can book that for yourself by clicking the link in the description box below. And until the next time I get to read for you, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Bye for now. Hi there, card number 2. Welcome into your pick a card reading to find out what does your soulmate want you to know at this time. This is a timeless reading. This could be a past, present, or future soulmate, so take what resonates with you. And also, if you don't resonate at any moment, just go ahead and choose another card or crystal from the beginning to get a card that resonates with you the most, okay? All right, so let's look into what is the overall message your soulmate has for you at this time. What do they want you to know? What is the overall message your soulmate has for you at this time? What do they want you to know? All right, so before I get into these cards, I want to go over the card that you were drawn to. So take a deep look at the symbolism on this card. We have a heart with wings, with what could be a very bright white sun or even a moon, a full moon. Beautiful. So take this image into your mind's eye to see what insight it has for you at this time. Now the message on this card is, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Very interesting. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. I'm really amazed that right here I see the coffin card. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. So this could be a literal message from a passed on soulmate. So this may only resonate with a few of you. I'm feeling like this message is for someone whose soulmate has passed away, okay? So you could be a widow or widower. You could be someone who has experienced the passing on of a loved one, and this could be the sign that you've been asking for to receive the message from your departed soulmate, okay? So your departed soulmate wants you to be comforted at this time. Number one, to know that endings bring new beginnings. So when a soul passes on, that is not an end, it's a new beginning. We are timeless. Our souls are infinite. And when we pass on from our flesh in this earth life, that's not the end. So your soulmate definitely wants to tell you at this time that they're still around you, that you can call on them at any moment. You can even ask them for a sign of their presence. And because this has wings on the back of it, that could be a particular bird that resonates with you. And you can ask your soulmate to bring you that bird every time you need a sign of reassurance from them that they are near you, okay? So they really want you to know that they still remember you. They still remember the connections that they shared with you, because that's all that they have in the end. They take nothing with them from this life except the memories that they shared with their loved ones. So they're still thinking about you. They still remember you. They're still around you. They want you to call on them, but they also don't want you to feel like this is the end of your life either. They want to reassure you that it is safe to move on in your heart when you are ready, when you're fully open to new love to come in. They want you to know that this is a new beginning for you as well, okay? Wow. So this card says, I will be there by your side when you're ready. So just like I said, you can call on your soulmate at any time and they will come forward to be with you. And if you want a particular sign, you can ask for a specific message. Okay. It could be a butterfly. It could be a feather. It could be a bee. It could be a flower. It could literally be anything, any type of message that you want to receive. You can ask them specifically for that sign. This card also says, I always knew there was something different about you. So this just means that they still admired the qualities that they had with you. They always knew that there was something special about you and that this connection would span the test of time, even the afterlife, okay? So this Five of Wands in reverse shows me that their struggle is over. Okay, this means that it's possible they had a hard time when they were on their way out of life. So this could be the everyday struggle that we all go through, where we think that life is hard. It is a challenging test to be here on earth. So no matter how positive our life, it's always challenging. That could be those types of challenges. This could also be an actual physical fight that they put up in their last days to, fight through a disease or some particular challenge that they might have had. But ultimately, because this is in reverse, it shows me that the struggle is over for them. They're in a place of peace. They're in a place of balance and harmony where they can see the bigger picture, and the struggle is over. They don't have to fight anymore. So they want you to be reassured that they're not fighting anymore, okay? Knight of Wands is about enthusiasm. It's about feeling the infectious energy of passion and fire of life. So this is what they're feeling now, and this is what they want you to feel now as well. So you may not be feeling exuberant or enthusiastic about life, but they want you to know that, hey, I made it. I made it to the other side, and it is joyful up here. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to struggle about. There's no worries. There's nothing inharmonious here in this realm. It's pure peace, and we are on fire for the spiritual life here. So that's what they want you to know, is that they're fired up, that life is fun. They see the bigger picture, and they want to give you this reassurance that you can be enthusiastic and lighthearted about life as well, that you don't have to wallow in the grieving process. Yes, grieving is a natural experience, and you will grieve the loss of your loved ones. But just remember that it should be a celebration of life. It should be an exuberance for the fact that they don't have to struggle anymore, that where they are, it's just peace and joy and infinite love. That's all that there is where they are. So be enthusiastic about the fact that life is unending, okay? All right. This is a very beautiful message and a very specific message for all those of you who resonate and have a departed soulmate on the other side. All right. So let's just get a message about what your soulmate thinks and feels about you at this current time. What do they want you to know about what message is on their heart for you? Okay. What message is on the heart? Queen of Pentacles. Take care of yourself. Take care of the house. If you have children with this person, don't neglect the nurturance that is there. As you nurture yourself, as you nurture your home, as you nurture your children, if you have them, it will bring you back this feeling of satisfaction. So this to me means don't get too depressed that you just stay in bed and have the curtains closed and you don't take care of yourself, you don't bathe, you don't clean up. As you get out of the funk, if this is resonating with you, okay, remember to take what works and leave the rest. But if you are currently in a funk, an emotional funk and even a physical funk, your soulmate is telling you, get up, take care of yourself, clean the house, take care of the family, take care of everything you're supposed to take care of. And as you do that, the depression will lift, the grief will lift, because you are moving the energy. If you stay stuck or stagnant in any type of way, then it will feel worse. So your soulmate is asking you to take care of yourself. Don't forget the needs of the home, the needs of your body, the needs of the family. And as you do that, even though it may be difficult, what they say, what's a physics term where it says a body at rest stays at rest? It's like the energy, you dictate how the energy moves. And if you stay at rest, you'll fall into this depression. But if you move, you will build up the momentum of moving the energy around you, which will make you feel uplifted, okay? All right, what does your soulmate think and feel about you? What do they want you to know? This says attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, okay? So this is an indication, again, that your soulmate wants you to get up and to enjoy this moment, to, take a refreshing bath, clean up your space, even create a loving altar for your soulmate, or create a space that is uplifting rather than depressing. Enjoy this moment in any way that you can, because your soulmate wants you to have love again, wants you to attract another soulmate. Remember, we have multiple soulmates in this life. We have soulmates that are friends, soulmates that are colleagues, our parents can be our soulmates. These are spirits that we carry in multiple lifetimes as a group, as a soul collective, so that we can continue to learn and grow with one another throughout lifetimes. So because you have a soulmate that has departed, it doesn't mean that you don't have another love that is meant for you in this lifetime. And that's what your soulmate wants you to know, is that they want you to take care of yourself, to nurture yourself, so that you can open the space for love to come into your life again, okay? All right, another card about what your soulmate thinks and feels about you now. What does your soulmate think and feel about you now? I wish I could hold you in my arms and tell you how much you mean to me. And I can feel the hug almost. And I feel like you're longing for their touch. You're longing for their hug. And although they're there with you in the spirit, they sense that you want them to hug you, that you need their comfort, that maybe you even wrap yourself in their clothing to feel like they are with you physically. But they acknowledge that longing, and your soulmate wants to tell you that they wish they were there. They wish that they were there to comfort you and to hold you. Even though they're there in spirit, they acknowledge that you want that physical hug. And so this is an acknowledgement from me that your soulmate wants to comfort you as much as you want to be comforted, okay? So they're doing their best. You may see things happen in your home where they're trying to get your attention acknowledge, so that you can acknowledge that they're there with you. So that's why it may be important for you to ask for a specific sign, because I feel like you've been calling for a sign and they may be like flick a candle or flash a light, or you may feel like someone's there, you look and no one's there. Those types of feelings or sensations or external presences where you're like, wow, I just felt like someone was out of the corner of my eye. That's your soulmate. And so ask for a specific message so that they can be there when you're ready, so that they can acknowledge, and you have this interdimensional comfort from them, that even though they can't hug you physically, or they are there hugging you, but you can't feel it. Ask for a sign, a specific sign, so it'll be like an energetic hug from them, okay? All right. So let's look at what the strengths of this connection were and still are, because your soulmate connection is timeless, okay? What are the strengths of the connection you had with your soulmate? Wow. So we have Death and Rebirth card, which for me means that the strength of this connection is that, again, it's timeless, that even beyond death, death will not do you part. I know we take marriage vows and it says until death do we part, or something like that. Well, it's beyond death. That's the strength of this connection, that it's beyond death. It's timeless and infinite, okay? What are the strengths of this connection? We have the Strength card, all right? This card is about having courage. So I feel like your soulmate was a very strong person and always was the one to comfort you. And that's why they said, I wish I could give you a hug now, because they had this strong, enduring energy. You know, it is even possible that they were a Leo or a fire sign, but take what resonates with you. They don't have to be, but they did have this strong, energetic presence, this comfort about them, that they could uplift you when you were frightened, when you were scared or timid or anxious. They helped you to see that everything was always going to be all right. They were your comfort. They were your courage. And that was the strength of this connection. And they still want to be your support now, even on the other side. They want you to have this strength to get up, to take care of yourself, to know that this isn't the end for you, that beyond death, you're still connected and you can call on them for support, and they will still continue to guide you and be your strength as well, okay? All right, let's get another love oracle card. What is the strength of this connection? Need time. Okay, so this is the Clock card. It says takes time to heal, all right? So again, like I said, your connection with your soulmate is timeless, and they understand that you are going to need time to heal and to grieve and go through this process, that they understand that, and they're there to support you through it. They don't want you to wallow, but they want you to celebrate the love that you had, the connection that you had, celebrate the fact that they're not struggling anymore, that they're not fighting, that they're enthusiastic and that they're joyful, and you will find that enthusiasm as well. Okay, so yes, the strength of this connection, it's timeless. They are your strength, they are your comfort, they are your rock, and they are continuing to be through this cycle of healing and growth and progress, okay? Okay, so what were the challenges that the two of you worked to overcome together through this connection? And even challenges that they still want to help you through in the afterlife? Okay, what were the challenges of this the challenges the two of you are meant to overcome? So the Lover's card. So this confirms to me that the two of you are indeed soulmates, that this was maybe like a lifelong connection. The two of you were very solid and were with each other for a long time and really devoted and committed to one another. So the challenge that the two of you are meant to overcome, I feel more you specifically, is overcoming the feeling that this is it for you. Like, that was your soulmate. It was a one and done. You're never going to get in another relationship again. You'll never have another soulmate again. So that's the challenge for you to overcome, is the feeling like you're betraying your soulmate if you get into another relationship. If you open your heart to love again, you feel like you'll be betraying them. And they want you to know that that's not the truth, that this is a new beginning for the both of you. And you still have life left, which means you still have love to give and love to receive. So they don't want you to give up on love. And that will be a challenge for you, understandably, because you had such a deep connection with this person, okay? All right. What challenge are the two of you meant to overcome? Addiction. This says codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, and restraint. So I don't see this as addiction in the sense that I normally would. But I do see this as you can't let go of them. And that's exactly what I was just saying, is that you don't want to let go of them. You don't want to start over. Again, you have this feeling of betraying them if you even think about opening your heart to love again. So that's a challenge to overcome, this feeling that you can't let them go. And if you let them go, you'll be betraying them. Number one, you're not letting them go. They're always there with you. They will always be there to support you. All you have to do is call on them and they will be there to comfort you. They're there watching over you every day. So you don't have to let them go spiritually, but they want you to know that, again, this isn't the end for you. So open your heart for another love to come in. Take the time that you need. They acknowledge that it's going to be a healing journey and a process, but they want you to take care of yourself by enjoying life as much as you can. And when you become enthusiastic about life again, you'll be ready to call in love and to bring in your heart, bring love into your heart, okay? All right, so let's get some final words of wisdom, advice, and encouragement for your soulmate for your future, okay? Final words of advice and encouragement. Justice card is about balancing karma, making sure you're being in your integrity, making choices and decisions that serve your highest good, okay? Let me get another card. Four of Cups. Yes, this is, I feel your energy overall at this time is, instead of looking at the abundance of energy the universe wants to give to you, the new beginnings, the life, the love, the abundance, you are looking at what you've lost, and it's making you feel depressed, bored, frustrated, you know, any sort of feeling where you don't have what you want. But life wants to hand you, wants to deliver you a new beginning, a new opportunity, new life, new love. And instead you're just saying, no, I'm unhappy. I've lost the love of my life. I'll never be happy again. So instead of feeling like you'll never be happy again, take steps every day to balance your energy. When you feel yourself going downhill, that's the time where you get up and you take care of yourself. You take a bath, you put on some nice clothing, you know, even put on some jewelry or some makeup or some perfume, clean your house. You can make an altar for your loved ones so that you can go to that altar every day and ask them for wisdom, ask them for comfort, ask them for the sign that you need. But essentially make decisions that are in your integrity so that you don't draw in negative experiences, because if you wallow in depression, your life will become depressing, and they do not want that for you. They don't want you to go downhill. They want you to thrive and be enthusiastic, because remember, they're on the other side. They see the bigger picture. There's nothing but limitless love and joy where they are, and they are hurt by seeing you hurt. They don't want you to be in pain. So they're concerned about you making sure that you're enjoying your life every day. And so take small steps, anything that you can do every day to build that life back up again, so that you're not looking at what you don't have, but continuing to be grateful for everything that is there for you now and even what's to come in the future, okay? All right, so let's get a final card. Advice and encouragement from your soulmate for the future. This card says, the law of attraction assembles all cooperative relationships. And I'm just interested at the fact that these look like ghosts or spirits, right? And this one is like reaching towards the mind. Okay, so I find that very interesting. This card says, so there is this vortex of becoming, a vortex that contains all of the requests, all of the amended requests, each and every detail of each and every asking that has emanated from you. And the law of attraction is responding to that. The vortex is literally drawing in all things necessary for the completion of every request it contains. All cooperative components are being summoned and are coming for the completion of these creations, for the answering of these questions, and for the solutions to these problems. So your soulmate essentially wants you to know that every time you ask, like you ask them for a sign, you ask them to comfort you, that your requests will be fulfilled because the universe responds to your requests, okay? So this is just another confirmation that anytime you ask, they will hear your request and they will be there to support you. So you don't have to doubt that anymore. I feel like this reading is a huge confirmation that you've been asking for. So this is just another sign that yes, your soulmate does hear you. They did guide you to this reading, that your energy around you calls in the desires of your heart. Okay, so they just want to confirm that they are there with you, guiding you, and anything that you ask, they hear you and want to support you. Okay. All right, beautiful soul. I love this message for you, and I do hope that it served you, gave you peace and comfort to know that your soulmate is there by your side and will be there at any time you need. I'm just laughing because the next thing I was going to say was comment a dove emoji, and a dove literally flew onto the light pole outside my window as I was about to say that. So yes, huge confirmation, and they just flew away as I said that. So yes, I hope that you feel the life in my voice and in my laughter. That's the enthusiasm that your soulmate wants to inject in you, and that's why they just sent me this dove to confirm this message and to bring you some uplifting energy in my voice to carry with you throughout your days. And I encourage you to revisit this reading at any time you need to get that comfort again. This is a timeless reading, and it's a message directly from your departed loved one, your soulmate, who is forever with you there. So yes, beautiful soul, if you resonate, you want to claim this reading, please comment a dove emoji down below. Again, if you resonate, you want to claim this message, comment the dove emoji. Also, if you feel so inclined to receive a deeper personal reading, then you can book that with the link in the description box below. Until the next time I get to read for you, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Bye for now. Hi there, card number 3. Welcome to your Pick a Card message from your soulmates. This is a timeless reading. Time and space are fluid, so when you receive this message, it is right for you. Also, this could be a past, present, or future soulmate, so take what resonates with you. And if at any moment you don't resonate, please go back to the beginning and choose another card or crystal to see if that more accurately reflects your energy. All right, so let me get a couple more cards. Overall messages from your soulmate. What do they want you to know at this time? Whether they're from your past, present, or future. What does your soulmate want you to know now? What does your soulmate want you to know now? What does your soulmate want? Ooh. All right, starting off hot. All right, so let's get into these cards in just a moment, but before that, let's go over the card that you were drawn to. So first, you were drawn to the Healer's Quartz crystal, and this is the card that you were drawn to. Just soak in the symbolism, receive the message from the images. Looks like we have a woman in touch with her roots, with the earth. Looks like there's a sun in the tree and plants growing up all around her. Looks like the wind is blowing, whispering of the wind, connected to the earth, the trees. Okay. All right, so this card says, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Interesting. So your soulmate wants you to look inside, to examine your emotions, to consider why you are currently feeling the way you're feeling. Okay, so let's look at these cards here. We have the Empress, the Ace of Cups. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting. Want to date. And I struggle to show you how much I truly care. So overall, I'm feeling a new beginning. Okay. So I feel like this is a blossoming of a connection. So this may not be someone that you are in a deep connection with currently. This could be the blossoming of a romance. Because we have the Ace of Cups, and this is about new beginnings. All right. I just got the thought also that this could be a connection that you are in, but is having challenges, that is perhaps reached an ultimatum. Okay, so please take what resonates with you, because I'm kind of deciphering multiple energies at once. So because it says, I struggle to show you how much I truly care, this could be a connection that is like the romance is not there, or the light has gone out from the connection. And that may be what you are feeling, but your soulmate still has this desire for you. Okay, so if that resonates with you, if you are in a partnership where it feels lifeless, or it feels like there's no intimacy or no romance or no passion, then your soulmate wants you to know that they still care for you. They're still attracted to you, that the intimacy and the romance and the desire that they have for you hasn't gone away. And to look inside yourself and to see why you might be feeling that it has gone away when it hasn't. And maybe what the two of you can do to bring the life back into your connection. Okay? So again, I could see this two ways: a new beginning, a romance blossoming, or a connection where the light has gone out and it needs to be reignited. Okay? But yes, the Ace of Cups. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. This is about new beginnings, okay? New beginnings in the heart space. We have the Empress, which is about unconditional love, creativity, fertility, okay? Very interesting. Let me get a confirmation card here. Message from your soulmate. What do they want you to know now? Message from your soulmate. Unrequited love. Wow, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Okay, very interesting. So, yes, very interesting. Okay, so I was hoping to clarify which direction this reading is going, but I could still read it for two different energies, okay? So, this could be someone that is interested in you, and you may not feel that energetic attraction or passion for them as well. And so they're asking you to, you know, kind of second guess why you are not interested in them, because this soulmate could actually be the one for you, but you're pushing them away because maybe they don't look like someone you would normally go for, or they don't act like or have the personality type of someone you would usually go for. But I feel like there's something there. So if that resonates with you, someone is attracted to you, they're interested in you, they want you to, you know, kind of open up your heart to them and your unconditional love for them, but you feel yourself resistant, then examine that and see what that is actually about. Because if it's just because they're not your normal type, then you might be pushing away a connection that actually can blossom into something really beautiful. Okay, so take that if that resonates with you. Now, for those of you who have been in a connection where you have felt that they don't love you or they're not attracted to you because they have difficulty showing their attraction, then that's where this card is coming in. You feel that the love is unrequited, but your soulmate wants to tell you that it's not unrequited. It's just that you feel that way. They may have a difficulty showing their attraction or their affection to you. Maybe they're not an overly romantic or spontaneous person. That doesn't mean that they don't have deep feelings for you. And this may be an opportunity to explore that love in different ways and to open up that passion. But they really do want you to know that even though it feels like they don't care about you or that they're not attracted to you or want to be intimate with you, it's not the case. That it's just a struggle for them. And the two of you can look to ways to be creative about your love, to explore that energy so that the two of you can blossom in romance again, okay? All right. And I just remembered that by being drawn to the healer's quartz, if you did resonate with the bringing more passion, intimacy, being creative with your love, this healer's quartz is about healing the connection. Okay, so that's why you were drawn to the healer's quartz, to help you to continue on with this connection if that's your energy, and to blossom the romance in your relationship to make it stronger. Okay? All right. So what does your soulmate think and feel about you at this current time? Okay? What does your soulmate think about you now? We have the Ace of Wands. So this Ace of Wands is about inspiration. It's about sparking the seed of passion. And that's what I feel that they're going through. They are really considering how they can spark the passion in the connection. They don't want you to feel this way. They don't want you to feel like there is no passion or no connection. Now, for those of you who don't resonate with that aspect, where you more resonate with the fact that you may have a connection with somebody that they're pursuing you and they want to explore the connection, but you may be hesitant because they're not your type. So for those of you who resonate with that aspect of this reading, this is still a similar energy about how they can spark that passion. What can they do to incite that fire within you for them? Okay. Yes. How can they incite that fire of passion? So regardless of where you are, if this is a new blossoming connection that you're hesitant about, or this is a connection that you've had with someone for a while and maybe has fizzled out, either way, your soulmate wants you to know that they're really thinking carefully and deeply about how they can bring this passion into the connection. Okay? What does your soulmate think and feel about you now? Temperance card. This is about healing, how they can heal the connection, how they can be balanced. This card is about walking the middle path. Okay, so I just had the thought that they don't want to lose faith or hope for the potential of this connection. So they're staying balanced, even though they might be getting this energy from you of discontent or dissatisfaction or even depression, or whatever resonates with you. You could be very depressed depending on the nature of your connection, or you can just be dissatisfied and uninterested. But they don't want that to deter them, essentially, is what this card is about. They don't want your thoughts about them to deter them from pursuing you, essentially. So they're staying balanced and continuing to consider how they can stoke that flame, how they can bring the passion into this connection, okay? What is your soulmate thinking and feeling about you now? New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Yes, so this is the message for you, that if you do resonate with the fact that there's someone who's pursuing you that maybe not your type, this is them considering how they can stir your feelings, okay? Now, if you're already in a connection and you want it to open up, to blossom, to become deeper, more intimate, more passion, this is the new love coming for you, okay? So yes, this person wants new love. That's this Ace of Wands, this Ace of Cups, new beginnings in the heart, in the passion. That's what your soulmate wants for you, for the two of you. Okay, what is your soulmate thinking and feeling about you now? My emotions for you have always been intense. Okay, so whether this person has difficulty showing you, their emotions for you are intense. They really do care for you. And if this person, it's like this person that is, maybe you have an aversion to, if that resonates with you, then maybe this intense emotion is what is off-putting for you. And so that's why it's like this unrequited love. They are blasting you with their affection or their desire, and you're just like, wait, hold on, I'm not interested. Okay, but ultimately this person is considering how to spark new love in this connection. They're staying balanced so they don't get deterred from pursuing you. Okay, and they want this love to blossom. They want new love here in this connection. Okay. All right, so let's see, where does your connection with this person stand now? Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This means that fate and destiny are bringing you forward, that you may not have control over this situation, even though you may feel like you do. Like I said, if your energy, and remember, I'm reading two different energies here. So if your energy was you're pushing them away because they're not your type, or there's something about their energy that you're feeling hesitant about, well, then this is your soulmate and life is bringing you together, whether you like it or not, essentially, because your type may be keeping you in a bubble and preventing your soulmate from coming in. So life is delivering this person to you. And if you reject them, it will be a detriment to your love life, essentially. If you keep chasing after the same type of person and you're not allowing your right person to come in, then again, you're doing yourself a disservice. So the Wheel of Fortune is about cycles. It's about fate. It's about being out of control because life has something planned for you. So you have to open up to receive it. Okay, so this is fate and this is destiny. If you resonated with the energy of feeling like you're in a connection where the person isn't showing you the type of affection you desire, then this is another invitation that life is going to deliver a new love, a new version of your love, a new passion for one another. As you look inside yourself and explore this connection will deepen. So what I'm sensing is that it's not over. So if you've been considering that it's over, this is a confirmation that it's not. This is an opportunity to take this connection deeper, okay? All right, so let's look at, where does the connection stand now? What do you need to know? Hammer, it says sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working at it. Wow, okay, so this confirms that I am indeed feeling two energies here, because the sabotage reminds me of what I was saying, that if you are resisting someone who wants to connect with you because they're not your type, you're sabotaging your love life. You're doing yourself a disservice because life wants to deliver you to your destiny and you might be resisting it. Now, the rebuilding is what I just said also about the other energy of the person who's in a connection that needs work. Well, like I just said, it's not over. This is an opportunity to work on it, to rebuild, to be persistent, okay? All right, and this energy of repetitive and persistent, that's the energy that your soulmate has. They're not giving up easily on their desire to be with you, okay? So yes, there's an opportunity to rebuild the connection or to not sabotage yourself if you're pushing someone away who wants to express love to you at this time, okay? All right. So what are the strengths of your connection with this person? 3 of Wands. Let me get another card. What are your strengths with your connection with this person? Okay, 3 of Wands and 5 of Wands. So this is moving on from struggle, all right? You may feel, okay, so this is particularly for you if you're in a connection that has lost its romance. You don't have to struggle, okay? You don't have to fight. You may have been feeling dissatisfied, but the struggle is over. So do not fight. This is an opportunity to connect with your partner, connect with your soulmate, and find ways to spark new passion and new love, to show each other unconditional love in creative ways, to rebuild the connection, okay? But it's time to put the struggle down, and it's time to start calling in the type of connection with this person that you really desire. Like this says, look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. If you don't pluck out the root of dissatisfaction, then the dissatisfaction will continue to grow into something much more, you know, dark and depressing. So the way to pluck out the root of dissatisfaction is to explore with your partner how to bring that love in creative ways, okay? So the strength of this connection is overcoming the struggle, putting the fight down, and working together to manifest, to bring into your life the type of love that you desire. Now, also, if you are the energy of pushing someone away, this again is same energy, same message. Put the struggle down. Stop pushing against this person, because I feel like you two are destined to be together. And because it's not your usual type, or there's something about this person that you're not initially attracted to, doesn't mean that they're not the right one for you. So stop pushing them away and stop fighting against the connection, and be open to the manifestation of what you've been desiring. This connection is the manifestation of what you've been desiring, okay? Whether it appears to you to be that way or not, life is moving you into this connection, okay? All right, so let's look at what challenges the two of you are meant to overcome together. What challenges are the two of you meant to overcome together? Page of Cups. So yes, this is about being open to dreaming of what your heart wants, okay? This is the card about when pigs fly, okay? So this is about dreaming of the impossible. Now, again, if you were feeling like a lack of connection in your current partnership, this is not limiting it. Remember what I said, that seed of dissatisfaction will grow into a depression that will destroy the relationship unless you pluck it out at the root and start to dream about the possibilities of what the two of you can have, the creative ways of expressing the unconditional love and passion. So that's what this is. The challenges the two of you are meant to overcome are overcoming that feeling of monotony, that feeling of mundane everyday life, and it's not interesting, it's not exciting. It's time for the two of you to overcome that and put the magic and the passion back into your connection, okay? Yes, and as far as those of you who are more drawn to that pushing someone away who's pursuing you energy, you have here like a spiritual energetic of two hands coming together with a heart here in the middle, okay? So yeah, be open to being sensitive, exploring this connection, dreaming about the possibilities. Be open to feeling the other person. Be curious about what they're so passionate about you. If you explore their feelings, if you ask them to open up and tell you what they like about you, I feel like it might stir your heart more. Okay, you might feel like, oh wow, no one's ever noticed that about me. No one's ever acknowledged me in these ways. And that may make you feel like those butterflies of attraction, hearing this person speak about their feelings for you. Okay, so again, take what resonates with you and where you are. Okay, let's see here. Let me get another card about what challenges you're meant to overcome. Okay, what challenges are the two of you meant to overcome in this connection? All right, we have the Five of Swords, which for me is about thinking about things that are not serving you, or trying to control life, really. By trying to control life, you won't win, okay? So this is about finding solutions, okay? The challenges you're meant to overcome, fighting, all right, in order to find a solution. Page of Swords, oh wow, we have the Seven of Swords, which is about deception, feeling deceived. So, you know, at times you may feel like this person isn't on your side or doesn't have your best interest in mind. For those of you who feel like you've lost the intimacy in your current partnership, you may feel like your partner is cheating on you. And that is a fear that you have to overcome because they're not. All right? So that message was specific for those of you who feel like my partner doesn't love me, isn't affectionate towards me, or isn't attracted to me, and that must mean that they're with somebody else. That is this energy of anxiety that you're causing within yourself, and it's not the truth. So you're meant to overcome this feeling like you're being betrayed, okay? Because you're not being betrayed. And to be curious, okay? To be curious about the connection. So for this, the challenge to overcome is like a wall from thinking that you know it all, okay, and to being more open and more curious about exploring this connection, whether this is someone that you're resisting or a long-term partnership where you feel the love has fizzled out. Be curious, all right, instead of closing off your heart and feeling like you know the situation. You may not know the depth of your partner's heart or this other person's heart, and that's why you have to be curious and be open to exploring their feelings, because some information may come to light that assists you in this connection, okay? All right. So let's just look at some final words from your soulmate. Advice, encouragement, wisdom for the future from your soulmate, okay? What does your soulmate want you to know for the future? I've been thinking about the last time I saw you. What does your soulmate want you to know? I can't stop thinking about you, okay? So these are two words, two cards that confirm that they are thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about you. I've been thinking about the last time I saw you, okay? So you are on this person's mind. It's time to be curious and pick their brain, definitely. All right, advice, encouragement for the future from your soulmate. Hanged Man, yes, this is perfect card to sum up this reading. Hanged Man is about seeing from a different point of view. And that's pretty much everything that I've been talking about. All right. Again, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. That's what the Hanged Man is about. It's about not just living your life, but looking into your life and consider, you know, what's happening, why it's happening, and just about exploration, exploring another version. So like I said, you may be closed off to this connection. You may think you already know what this person is feeling, or you may think you already know that this person is not right for you. Either way, I feel like you're wrong. And so that's what your soulmate is saying. It's like, can you take the time to explore this connection deeper? Can you take the time to, you know, uncover my real intentions for you, and it might change the way you think or perceive our connection. Okay, so again, be open to changing what you think and feel about this connection. Okay. All right, let's get a final word of advice, encouragement for the future from your soulmate. Wow, this says, I have the power to direct my own thoughts, which is what I was just saying with this hangman. Your thoughts do create the reality that you live. And one of the most exciting things about beginning the process of deliberately focused thought is that the law of attraction will bring you evidence of your improved thought immediately. And while old patterns may be hard to break, and you may slip back into old patterns from time to time, evidence of your effort will be undeniable to you. And before long, with much less effort than you spend trying to dodge negative conversations or train another into better behavior, all of your relationships will improve. Wow. Okay, so remember what I said about plucking out the root of dissatisfaction, because dissatisfaction will grow into something darker that you don't want to experience. So that's why it's important to change your perspective, look inside yourself to uncover why you're thinking this way, be curious about the other person's real intentions, because the more dissatisfied you are, the more dissatisfied you will become. But the minute you start to reframe your perspective, you will begin to see evidence of that immediately. So that means that the connection may blossom, may open up immediately after you reframe your perspective and open your heart instead of thinking that you know exactly what's going on. Okay, and it says, while old patterns may be hard to break and you may slip back into old patterns, evidence of your effort will be undeniable to you. So the minute you take the advice from this reading, the minute you start to really look differently at this connection and open up to the potential of it, then you will start to see evidence right away. And then you will improve the relationship based on that work. Okay? So these are huge confirmations of everything that we have talked about today. All right. If you resonate with this message, you want to claim it for yourself, go ahead and comment a fire emoji. Again, if you resonate, you want to claim this reading for yourself, go ahead and comment the fire emoji. And also, if you ever want a deeper reading, if you really liked this reading, you want a personal reading for yourself, the link to book that is in the description box below. Until the next time I get to read for you, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Bye for now. Hi there, card number 4. Welcome to your pick a card reading to find out what message your soulmate has for you now. Now, this could be a past, present, or future soulmate, so take what works for you. And this is a timeless reading, so no matter when you receive it, there is a message for you. If you happen to not resonate at any point in this reading, just remember you can always go choose another card or crystal to see if it more accurately reflects your energy. All right. What message does your soulmate have for you right now? What do they want you to know? What message does your soulmate have for you right now? What do they want you to know? Okay, so before I get into these cards, I want to go over the card that you were drawn to in the beginning. But right away, I can see a correlation here because this card says, your presence in my life gives me peace. And now we have the dove on this card, which represents peace. So I can see that peace is a theme that your soulmate wants to bring to your awareness at this time. That you are a bringer of peace in this connection. This card says, new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So there is a new beginning in store for you. That's what your soulmate wants you to know now. And the stone that you're drawn to is the purple agate. Okay, so a new peaceful beginning. All right, wow. So we have the Magician and the Emperor card. So I can read this one of two ways. This new beginning could be something that, you know what? It's what you're both doing. I was going to say that either one of you are creating this new beginning, but I feel that more likely than not, the two of you are creating the manifestation of this connection together. Like you're being drawn together in space and time through the requests that both of you are sending out. So I'm feeling, I will get deeper into this reading, but I'm initially feeling like this is a soulmate that you have not yet met. Okay, so again, I'll get deeper and explore if that's accurate, but that's what I'm feeling as of right now, that this is a soulmate that you're longing to bring into your life, and the two of you have not yet come together, but you're magically manifesting each other through your desire, and you're getting closer and closer and closer to actually coming together. Now, the Emperor card is similar energy, but it's more of like a structure. Okay, bringing together a form and a structure. So again, this shows me that the relationship as of right now doesn't have a form or a structure, which makes sense if you have not yet met, but ultimately the two of you are creating a form and a structure. You're creating this connection through your desire to come together, okay? Wow. So we have the coffee cup card, which says meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. So again, I am continuing this theme of this person is someone you have not yet met, but you will meet and you will spark a friendship, and the two of you over conversation will find a deep connection with one another. Now, this card says, your presence in my life gives me peace, and I wish I could treat you better. Now, I'm not reading this the way I normally would, that you have somebody in your life and they're not treating you right. I'm actually reading this like, I wish I was there with you now. I wish I could treat you better now. I wish I could be there for you now. Okay, but the two of you are still working your way towards one another. This says, your presence in my life gives me peace. So I'm getting this sense like when you're first starting to work with the law of attraction and you're working with affirmations so that you can manifest, the way you do it is that you envision and feel that connection already here now. Even if that person is not in your life, you manifest them by feeling their presence in your life now. So this shows me that your soulmate feels peace when they think about the connection with you, when they envision you in their life, whether they know what you look like or not, whether they know your name or who you are, it doesn't matter. They are manifesting this connection by creating a form and a structure of a connection that they aren't experiencing yet, and that gives them peace, just feeling your essence, feeling your energy. The two of you are coming closer and closer together in space and time, and so that gives them this peace that they can feel your connection, and they want to treat you better now, meaning they want to be there to love you now, and so they're loving you in spirit and in energy, and that alone gives them peace. But the two of you are going to come together and meet and have this foundation of a friendship and a connection that blossoms into something more romantic. Okay? All right. So what does your soulmate think or feel about you at this time? Judgment and King of Cups. Okay. So yes, this Judgment card is about making decisions and choices that are in alignment with your higher self, making sure that you're overcoming any limiting beliefs. So yes, this relationship, this connection will be built upon the overcoming of negative beliefs and the inherent knowing of worthiness, of love, of connection that is already there. So taking steps every day to proclaim the desires of your heart. All right, so that's what your soulmate is thinking and feeling now. They're taking steps every day to proclaim this love that they're bringing into their life by overcoming any fears or limitations that it's not possible, being the magician, being the emperor, to bring in this higher realm. Okay, and now we have the King of Cups here. which is really about peace. And this is this place I feel your soulmate is in. They're in a place of peace, of inner knowing, of compassion for this desire that stabilizes all waves. Okay, this is this inner work. Your soulmate is doing a lot of inner work. I feel like they know about the law of attraction. They know about manifestation as well as you. And that's what's bringing this connection into the both of your lives. Okay. But yes, just the thinking about your connection and bringing you into their life brings them this feeling of peace. Okay. So they're working to overcome all fears, all limitations, anything that would prevent this peace, this love from coming in. Okay. All right. What is your soulmate thinking and feeling about you? Wow. I wish I could hold you in my arms and tell you how much you mean to me. All right. Time spent with you was the happiest of my life. All right. So again, this is an energetic longing, an energetic pining. Time spent with you was the happiest of my life. Now, this is an energetic time that they spend with you. Remember what I said, whether they know your name, they know what you look like, they know who you are or not, they can still energetically spend time with you in their consciousness, in their heart. And that's what's drawing the two of you together. And they wish that they could hold you in their arms right now. All right. Remember what I said here. I wish I could treat you better. I wish I could hold you in my arms and tell you how much that you mean to me. So they're longing for you. They're pining for you. All right. But they are spending time with you energetically. And that is what's drawing this connection closer. What does your soulmate think or feel about you at this moment? Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And that's this Judgment card. They are in the process of loving themselves first, so that this connection is built upon self-love. And when you have that inner foundation of self-love, that peace of knowing that your love is there with you, then that's what brings it in. Okay, so again, I feel like this connection will be built upon spiritual foundations of self-worth, self-love, inherently worthy to receive the love that you desire, manifesting it by calling it in. Okay, so this will be a spiritual love. I can see that. All right. So where does the connection stand now? I'm definitely feeling like this is a future-oriented connection, but where does it stand energetically at this moment? Yes. Wow. A huge confirmation. Okay. The Sun is about being optimistic and expecting life to bring you things that are full of joy. And this is about being carefree. Okay. So yes, like I said, this energy is like built upon peace and knowing of worthiness and trusting the universe to give you what brings you joy. And yes, Page of Pentacles is about planting the seeds. So again, it's about physical manifestation, knowing what you want. This is about new beginnings in your material life. Okay, so the relationship as it stands now, the connection is manifesting, and the two of you are feeling expectant and hopeful and joyful and trusting that it's manifesting, even if you can't. I feel like the two of you can feel each other now. You might be even having dreams about one another, even if you can't see their face or know their name. I'm feeling like this energy of magnetism. There is a magnetism. You two are already connected. It might not be in the physical, but you are spiritually connected to one another. Okay. I want to get a divine timing. What is the divine timing of this new beginning in May? All right, beautiful soul. So look forward to May, the blossoming and the opening up, the meeting and the conversing, the connecting of your soulmate may very well happen in May, okay? So look out for that. All right. So let's see, what are the strengths of your connection, okay? What would be the strengths of your connection? Yes, this is perfect. The Empress is Mother Earth energy. It's about creativity. It's about fertility. it's about being pregnant with everything. This is the abundance of the universe. So like I said, I feel like the two of you are already connected, like you're already pregnant with the manifestation of the connection. The connection is already gestating, all right? And it's about to give birth. It's about to come to fruition very soon. All right, so that's the strength of this connection, that the two of you are loving each other unconditionally, even from a spiritual distance, and it's going to be born. The love is going to be born, okay? All right, let me get another strength card. What is the strength of this connection? Yes, the Chariot, moving forward with willpower and determination. The two of you are balancing all opposing energies, balancing all fears with the expectation and the hope for what's to come. Okay, so the two of you are birthing this relationship through your determination to overcome any limitations and manifest your heart's desire. Okay. What are the strengths of your connection with this person, with your soulmate? Engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. Perfect energy. So yes, this is a commitment. The two of you are already committed to one another, but in May, when the two of you come together, you meet, you create this beautiful relationship. I feel like it's not going to be too long after you come together that you get engaged. I feel like it's going to be a quick engagement with the two of you, okay? All right, so what are the challenges that the two of you are meant to overcome? 10 of Wands. This card is about being burdened down by responsibilities, but I'm feeling like a different energy here. I feel like this is more like being alone, carrying your burdens alone. That's what the two of you are meant to overcome, carrying your burdens alone, being able to rely on one another for everything, for all responsibilities of the partnership. The two of you will be able to, you might both be very independent people, and you might be tired of being independent, or tired of fighting the battle of life alone, or tired of doing it all alone. And this is the challenge that the two of you will overcome, will be being fiercely independent and being able to come together to create a partnership with someone who has similar interests and goals. Okay? What challenges are the two of you meant to overcome together? We have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is about, yes, reaping the reward of everything you've worked towards. This Nine of Pentacles comes after the Eight of Pentacles, which is about like working alone to master yourself. And so I feel like that's what the two of you have been doing, is being independent, being alone, mastering yourself, mastering your own energy. And now the overcoming of the challenge will be coming together to build a life together, to reach this harvest, this bliss, this enjoyment, your wish fulfilled together. Okay, so yes, I feel like this is just, I feel like the challenge won't necessarily be in your future, but the challenge is here now of overcoming any fear or doubt or worry that the two of you aren't coming together. And when you come together, your wish will be fulfilled. So you're working through the challenges now, even though the two of you are apart. And when you come together, it will be like, you'll know right away, you know, that's why there'll be a quick engagement. You'll feel like, okay, you are my harvest. You are the fruit of all the labor. Yep. You are the fruit of all the labor that I've been doing. Okay. All right. What challenges are the two of you meant to overcome? The Dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. Yep. So like I said, the two of you are in a healing process, in a process of metamorphosis, finding out how to stay balanced, how to manifest, how to call in your heart's desire. Be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light. So like I said, as you do this hard work, the spiritual work is hard work, it's hard labor. and you're moving forward into the wish fulfilled, okay? So things are coming to light. That's the challenge that you're working through now, is manifesting something that you can't see, but then when it comes to you, you'll know. You will know, all right? All right, beautiful soul. So let's look at a final word of encouragement from your soulmate. Final message, advice, wisdom, encouragement from your soulmate for the future. Knight of Cups, look at that. Look at that. Knight of Cups is about receiving the romance, the proposal, the desire, someone coming in and sweeping you off your feet and romancing you and taking you out and dating you, okay? So this Knight of Cups is coming. Your king is coming. Your person is coming to sweep you off your feet and romance you. And like I said, I do feel like it'll be a swift engagement. Your engagement may even look something similar like this, like with a sweet little picnic. Maybe if you're by the water, if you're by a beach or a lake or something like that, a little picnic with flowers and food and a little heartwarming message, okay? But yes, your person is coming and they will sweep you off your feet. I can see that. All right, final message, advice, encouragement, wisdom for the future from your soulmate. It says, I can replace false premises with law-based premises. There has been a theme unfolding here of replacing flawed premises with law-based premises, and we would like to leave you with a final one. We all make too much of all of this. It is simpler than we all make it out to be. Be easy about it. Be kind to yourself. Do things that feel fun. Look for things that bring you relief and just easily move into that place, your vortex, where all things that you want have already been lined up for you. So this really reminds me of these challenges cards, because I said that the challenge is here now about overcoming the independence of doing it all alone, all right? The burden of doing it all alone and moving into the space of this person is the fruit of your labor, okay? So yes, so like it says here, we all make too much of this. So I'm getting the sense that like in the beginning, shadow work, which shadow work is uncovering all limiting beliefs that you have that are subconsciously preventing you from coming into alignment with what you really want, okay? So in the beginning, that process is very laborious, it's laborious, it's very difficult, it's very challenging. It's a hard work to uncover all of our shadows and our repressed emotions and things that have been weighing us down and reprogramming it. It's a daily work of plucking out the root of everything that's preventing you from having the life that you want and reframing it and changing the perspective. And it gets easier, but in the beginning, it can feel very challenging and difficult till you get to that place of inner knowing, okay? So I feel like this card confirms that you have been doing a lot of hard work to root out anything that is preventing you from coming into alignment with your soulmate, but now it's about to get easier because, like I said, your soulmate feels the peace of your presence now. And you may be starting to get there too, where it doesn't feel as hard to believe that your soulmate is already connected there with you right now. Whether you can feel them physically or see them physically, they are with you there right now. So this message here is to start to feel lighthearted. That reminds me of the dragonfly. Be lighthearted. Things are coming to light, yes. So that's the final message here is, all right, the two of you have been struggling for a while, you know, overcoming limitations, but now it's time to be easy about it. Now it's time to be lighthearted, to feel the bliss of the connection that the two of you already have now spiritually, and to kind of like date each other in the spiritual realm, okay? Like date your person in the spiritual realm and take yourself out on dates that you want your partner to take you on, or give yourself things that you want your partner to give you. But ultimately it's like in a way you're pretending, but it's not a pretending. It's a trusting that, oh, this is from my soulmate. Even though they're not with me right now, this is from my soulmate. You know, like send yourself little packages or something. And it's like, oh, this is a gift from my soulmate. So you see like how that shifts the energy of work, like that affirmation work, to just having fun and dating your soulmate, you know, spiritually. So yeah, so that's the final message from your soulmate. It's time to have fun. It's time to enjoy this connection. And the more you get into that space of enjoyment, the sooner it will come in. Okay? All right. I love this message for you. All right, beautiful soul, if you resonate with this reading, you love it, you want to claim it for yourself, go ahead and comment a dragonfly emoji. If there's not a dragonfly, comment a butterfly. I'm not sure. I have to look yet. But either way, comment a dragonfly or a butterfly if that emoji doesn't exist. All right, beautiful soul. And also, if you ever feel drawn to receiving a personal reading, because this is a general group reading, if you want a deeper dive into your personal energy, you can click the link in the description box to book that for yourself. And until our next reading, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Bye for now.